monologue opens on the day of Rabbie Burns' funeral, which was the same day in which Jean gave birth to the couple's youngest son. So she's absolutely distraught, and she can hear the funeral procession going by her window. You can imagine her distress. With her is Jessie Lewis, who's a kind of au pair, if you like. She's a friend of the family, kind of servant to the family. So Jean and Jessie get into a conversation about when Jean was 11 years prior, when she met Rabbie Burns, and she tells Jessie about how she was his missus, which is the name of the poem. A few things you should ken. Jean Armour and Rabbie Burns wrote a writ. They scrivet a writ, which was a form of marriage in the 18th century that was seen as legal. This writ was successfully contested by Jean's mum and dad, who didn't think Rabbie Burns was good enough for her. Also, you'll hear me referring to throughout what's called the creepy chair or the cutty stool, which was a bit like the naughty step that folk had to sit on if they were accused of any sort of crime or against the values of the kirk. They had to sit in front of the kirk congregation for 3 consecutive weeks. Jean thankfully didn't have to do that, but Rabbie Burns was no stranger to it. So here we have the missus, and Cameron is going to showcase some illustrations done by a lovely lady called Maggie Bolton to sort of go with the story. Monday, July 1796. Listen, 10,000 footsteps traipsing by, he'd stood, whilst inside here I lie, stunt and wabbit, bereft and torn. I hardly hear my newborn cry, for just last week I watched his father die in this same bed. Maxwell tense as well, and Jessie's couthy manner keeps me richt. Her crooning voice says, "Hush now, Belle, for trust at Ermshod newborn ticht." The bairns sit wide-eyed by the hearth, feart it for their greeting mother. So wi' all the strength on God's douce earth, I try to pull mysel together. I despond despair, I cannae luck, whilst outside they gang to St. Michael's Kirk to lay my Rab to rest. Whilst Jessie haps the bairn, she begs of me, "Pray, Jean, dinna fret, a love like yon will last forever. You are Rab's only wife, don't ye forget." And she hands me our wee laddie for my breast to wheesht his hunger cry, as I gather up my thoughts and stare, a leaving year gone by. The morn was bricht and breezy, sunshine warmt my skin, clays cracked and flapped around me, blowing in the wind. Just a lass of 19 year I was, helping mother with the graft. Wi' leaving wains and feather twa, 'twas enow to drive her daft. Tween her and I the wash was done, the clays hung out to dry. A sup of tea in baith our minds when a towsy coley dug come by. What it had been was forfeit clean, its drookit coat was kelpit. 'Twas macking for our babby cloots, so I roused my horn to skelp it. And then it heard its master's skrech, and out of him it pelted. Its master laughed at my roused horn, said, "Lass, the bouty cannae help it." Well, with beeling blood my inmate has, be share, my wraith, he felt it. Since sunrise, sir, their cloots we've signed, our horns are blistered sair, and for nae blunting or his cacket dug will we toil ony mair. Wi' mock sairy face he bowed his head, and duly ta'en the flightin', then smelt at me wi' glinting ee and a look that was inviting, and says he, "This dog shures me with sick o' love, the likes I never kent. If sick o' love a lass endowed, nae mair would Rab lament. It's a fair fa, braw lass, we'll meet again, and next time we'll no bicker." And wi' his horn he stroked my cheek, and my sairy heart beat quicker. Wi' mangy dug he turned and left, and ta'en my love forever. Us Mauchline lassies work together, washing, weaving, helping mither, and whilst we graft the pater's canty, gossip, stories, tales aplenty, courtships, winching, unlikely hitches, adultery, blasphemy, hochmagandy and witches. So it wasn't hard for me to find out about this handsome young shiver who had set aloud to my loins and macked my legs all a quiver. That's Rab Burns, I was told. Ploughs the fields up at my school. You have seen him out walking with that dog at his heel. An older lass told me he was jinst smitten her nail when they'd both been but bairns and she has minded him well. The which she recalls he was blate and sincere, just a bit laddie in his 15th year. Ah, but no so sweet now, said another gilpie, for he's burnt wee best Peyton, my cousin told me. Yon fiery wee quine for him did care, and now's fun hersel on the creepy chair. And he's a bitty a bardy, like to rid he'd at last. Oh, havering promises that'll be there to the last. Try telling that to Pear Bess, quipped the gilpie again, which is left without a bobby to rear his wee wain. But all agreed he was bony, a braw bicky fu a charm, wha could kindle love's fires and keep a lass warm, but not for the keeping, a free spirit like him, misled by his wimble, he'd be off in a whim, wenching and hooring when he should be at work. His workloom his tool, no the plough nor the fork. I ta'en nae tent of their gossip, gin it the contempt it deserved. My resolve grew e'er stronger, my lust for him I preserved. Tired of the tattle, I just kept tramping the washing whilst I talked on to race week and who there'd be dancing, mashing the cloots in the freezing water, letting on like I didn't care, until I heard the lass hark. Are you going, Jean? After all, Rab might be there. Fine April's dance cam swipper round the excitement, it was fierce. Drouthy, we swirled ale to cool us down, there was laughter, fecks and tears. The minstrels' bows played fiddles fast, the flutes broke murky tune. The pipes and flings macked joyous dance, we burrowed roon and roon. And then I found my horn and his and we danced below silver moon. Tall and lean, hair soft as silk, his een were deep dark pools, a voice of velvet, skin like milk, his lips sae red and full. He asked my name and for where I came and did I forgive him for afore. I said, Jean's my name and this tune's my hame, and no, he hang at me nae more. And with sonsy smile I croon in his lug. Pray tell me, sir, how you fun a lass to love you like your dog? We dawn at hame and Nick still calm down lane, cross lone through moonlit lee. He cradled my face with calloused hands and kissed me fold tenderly. I kent then that, with all my heart, this was the lad for me. In Moskale's lee our love it grew as I walked with him, I hint the plough, framed by Aaron's warriors still, Black Sedan and Cumnock hills, we loved and worked as was God's will, as we cootie words and soothing lilt, strong connie horns upon yon stilt. He guided beast through tough lee rig, yon grand big shire that did his bid, its sleek black rump shone in the sun, and never stopped till day was done. And in gloaming eve we walked and talked our field in bonny brae, and heady scent of blossom, sweet souk o' new mown hay. By wimpling burn upon my breast he lay, and thou, happed up in Moskale's fold, macked promises to love and have and hold together forever, screevit names on parchment bold. February's snowdrops kept brave and bricht through cold, hard grun. There canty courage a hope for sicht, new life begun, like the life that grew within my womb that beat there strong and safe. Rab swore that he would tend his baith. The father was a different mater, he wouldn't bless like a hellish parent, he wouldn't have yon fornicator nor his callet nor their bastard bairn. Rab, my love, he tried to tell him that our marriage was a test that But further that dour crabbit blellum meant to hae my rab arrested. Now but a shiver, a birkie, a blinty, a canty chill, hoorin' his game, an insult to God, to kirk and country, with neither prospect nor penny to name. And as for his daughter, his ain wee Jean, a towpie, a harlot, a foolish quine, a gillet, a jinker, a bunter, a cummer, what was a dain with yon glib glabbit scunner? A clarty doxy, a glaikit fool, now doomed to sit on Daddy Aud's cutty stool, accused of the sin of prenuptial capers. Further refuted our marriage, tore up the paper. I was a hizzy, a trollop, forever tainted, then slavering and screching, my father fainted. And so in the care I was sent to Paisley, to bide wi' auntie and uncle a whiles, pairt it for rab and greeting guy sairly, divided by father, sinned it by miles, pushed by the elders to mak a confession o' my plight and wha was to blame. Rab, threatened with jail by court and kirk session, was forced to abandon me in his wane. So, through summer months, wi' heat highest high, my swollen belly grew, and where my fear of future bleak, for I can't know what to do. Then September broke the merciless pains, the ripping, relentless, torturous strains. A croon and a drawn, a gret for my rab, a grain and a grat, a screcht and a sabbed, a pecht and a panted, a gret for my mammy, a pushed and a shoved, a wrote, rab birds, damn ye! Racked with pain, tat and wear it for hours and ends, seek and delire it, wondering, will I be condemned to a life without refuge, nae husband nor hame, just me and my ain with my featherless wain? Just when I thought I could take it nae mair, room afar, legs a spar, please God hear my prayer, take my pitiful life and end this despair. I felt slippy release for atween my thighs, the hot strength of my babby, his bony cries, and then came my doctor, fast a hint her brother, my miracle lass, and sick a surprise for her mother. And when the howdy hod at me my brobit bairns, they halesome and hearty wee winners, my pains, lang syne, ta'en her with joy, twa gifts for God abin us. I happed them in twa cosy plights, my bonny lass and strapping laddie, silk, downy heeds and dorkeen wide, the spitting image of their daddy. Wee Rab, wee Jean, rosy cheekit, canty, jolly, would wan the cockles o' ony hair, what a cure for melancholy. And at nick by chimley or bed canty hearth, nae crib for my doughty wee lambs, I sang whilst they blethered and gurgled their cant, till baith fell asleep in my arms. And only then, a walk, but weary, as glowing embers dimmed, did worries garn me teary, as my fain heart had mind o' him, till exhaustion broke my lids together, to slumber's sweet escape, to wake in dawn's bleak, dewy licht, to chilly morn and ash and grate. But they Mauchline lassies kept me richt with their blessed couthy chatter, their sonsy faces a cheery sicht when they dropped in for a natter. And though round fires, dancing flames, a wee sup tea from asking Pat, bouncing on laps my girnin wains, currying round for some gossip and crack. We all tak heed when Helen talks, the oldest and wisest lassie, canny o' the wiser folks, she tell't us should word or Abby. Jean, hen, you've got to be brave, for some things are guys say, for see your Rab is nae angel, and we all ken you still care. Rumour has it Rab was gone far, ower the sea, and he ettled ne'er to come back. I said this saddened my heart, but yet it didn't surprise me, for he'd no been hiding for months for debts he just couldn't rise to. Ah, but that's no odd, Jean, he trued his troth to another, a merry camel, they were gone together. My world it grew silent, I peered for the rush in my ears and the thump of my heart and the sting of hot tears. But this Mary passed on after having a fever, and she was carrying away, and they say, your Rabbi Gida, So where is he now? I heard mysel ask. Did he go all by himself, or was he seen last? He's biding in Edinburgh, that old reeky toon, his patron, the Earl of Glencairn, hobnobbing with gentry and the Freemason men, when he belongs here with you in the bairns, reciting verses to genteel society, huffing his portrait painted in fine fecking breeches and charming the ladies and they just have all becoming acquainted. Dumbfounded with shock, I digest at Nell's talk, o' Rab's philandering wise, picturing him among this good stock with ladies in fine gowns and styes. And here was me, old farrant Jean, bedraggled and barefoot, a sick for serene. I bent for it and pokered the fire, setting loud to they shilpit wee flames, rid like my anger, my grief, my desire. I should be his good wife and he should be at hame. My crabbit all feather to blame. It seems that his poems are bringing him siller, they're calling him Caledonia's bard, a heaven-taught pluming peasant land tiller. To hear his recitals they come frae afar. I tell Nell to wheesht and she held her gleg tongue as my dreams turned to smoke like the reek going up lum. If Rab is respected for his verses and sang, then I afold wish him well. 'Twas my father denying on marriage 'twas wrong. I ken that our love for t'other 'twere real. What ailed my heart was no his work, 'twas tale of him loving another. Torturous visions drove me berserk, imagining they twa together. Yon gowden-haired lass frae o'er the sea, lang-limbed wi' Ina blue, wha'd nursed the wains of Hamilton. Had my Rab loved her true? Had he lain and twined in gown-strewn lee, walked hon and hon in the sun? Had she crooned to him in her sing-sang voice, bewitching ballads in her healing tongue? Was his treacherous heart broken in twa, sin the death o' his handsome lover? If it wasn't for father that sent him awa, would he have been in the bed o' another? Happed in bonnets and plaids, the lasses kissed me goodbye, leaving their love and their gladness, turning the sneck and their backs wi' a sigh. Another nick mysel be fire's flickering shadows. Our 12 month had passed sin our last embrace. Would I e'er again see his bony face? And then, at skreck o' dawn, ye misty gin morn, there's tentin' Chucky hen, I seen Eldrick figure it back still, making for Button Ben. I thought, queer for time o' day, what can it be? A weary peddler passing by, or Eblin's sleekit thief, or beggar fay, or ghaist, or bogle, the deil, himsel, or witch, or warlock come frae hell. I grabbed a broom, ettlin to fecht, and then I saw in dowie licht, ken speckle shape, easy osy stride. My thumping fear stared it to quell, ta'en hour by a hope's canny. Yonder figure I knew well, 'twas that buddy o' my manny. Possessed of joy, I drapped the broom, I hitched my frock and ran, skrecking like a gawky loon, I louped into his arms, laughing like twa barmy sumps, covering ta'en tither in kisses. Back with me, where he belonged, with Jean Armour Burns, his missus.